Alright, we are a go. Nintendo sucks at timing, but, you know, they got it figured out eventually. And I normally would not play a game on release day, but, you know, I've been waiting on this game for most of the, like, 2 weeks now. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a minute and let this go. I've been having weird issues with the console audio all night. Not exactly sure why. I have not seen any trailers for this game. I liked Breath of the Wild, though, right? Zelda cut her hair. That's interesting choices. Well, thank God it told me that, because otherwise I wouldn't have figured out, you know, that was the character after whom the series was named. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see what other options are here while we're at it. Looks like normal stuff. Okay. That's better. A bit dark. See, I want to go and loot the luminous stones already. Okay. Interesting that it starts me off with like full heart containers. I'm generally not a fan of games when they start you out at like full power and then take it all away. And that's clearly what they're going to do here, for better or worse. But I'm sure it works, you know. It's Nintendo, and they know what they're doing. Generally, I mean, I say they know what they're doing, but they don't fucking know what they're doing. They are the most incompetent gaming company I've ever heard of. And the reason I say that is because right now, like, weeks away from releasing the most anticipated game in a decade. The only game that's more anticipated is probably Elder Scrolls 6, right? So, with that going on, Nintendo, instead of making a Zelda movie that bridges the gap between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they make a fucking Mario movie. It is such a completely boneheaded decision that it's amazing they managed to become a multi-billion-dollar company. See, they're already starting to fall back into their old tropes and their old cliches, man. We've already spent longer doing this than we spent at the start of Breath of the Wild. Like, already. And I don't necessarily want to skip it, but I kind of want to skip it. I don't have any access to like my Magnesis or Cryonis or anything. That sucks. Well, I can't fucking see. That's partially my fault though because of how I set things up tonight. So I can't really blame the game for that. I don't want to skip it. Am I? Is it not going to let me? I can't skip it. I can't skip it. Oh, that is such a Nintendo thing to do. Hey guys, we had this game that we made that was totally open world, and people loved it because it just sort of threw you in, and it didn't give you any real story. You had to go and find it out for yourself. So for the sequel, let's dump a bunch of fucking story on them right at the beginning of the game that cannot be skipped. And it's just frustrating. I thought they had learned better. I really did. I thought maybe... I mean, clearly they learned the wrong lessons from Breath of the Wild. Like, I can't believe this is still going. Like, I would be entering the first shrine by now in Breath of the Wild. Maybe not the first shrine, not on my first playthrough, but I would be climbing trees and grabbing apples and shit by now. Oh god, it was Keese. You should know better. I fought and killed Ganon. Why are you worried about bats? I get that they want to convey, Zelda's love for Link, and that's great. That's good. That's probably good. But they don't have to make her stupid while they're at it, right? And I feel like that's sort of what they did. They just kind of made her stupid. Well, we know who that is. That's Ganon. Ganon is the Demon King. He's always been the Demon King. Right? I'm assuming the sound issue fixed itself because I'm not hearing any issues with my headphones or the game volume being too low. So that's good. Yes, that was Skyward Sword. I had heard speculation that this game was going to be a prequel to Skyward Sword, and I'm really glad it's not. I really hate the idea that we could have gone back to a prequel. This is very frustrating. It is not staying where I want it. I was talking through whatever crazy shit she fucking said. And, there it was. Alright, skip. I mean, I know the story. It's fucking Zelda. Ganon, no, I only skipped that particular bit of dialogue. It's pretty, and I'm enjoying it, right? I just wish I could get to the game. And I know I'm not in the game right now, I'm in the prologue. And I know I'm in the prologue because I have the Master Sword, I have full armor, and I have full hearts. And I probably have, full stamina wheel. So we're not at the game right now, we're at the prologue where it's like the beginning of Symphony of the Night where you start out as Alucard and you're super fucking powerful and you just rip through everything. And then the game actually begins. It's like that. Interesting sound design. No, but for all means, let's fucking continue. We definitely don't want to stop. It's funny, I would normally not be streaming this. I would just be playing it on my own time, right? But I got to thinking, as I was debating whether or not I wanted to stream it, I mean, it's not a lot of effort to set up anyway, and it's not very different from what I would be doing anyway. I'm just talking more than I would be if I was sitting here playing, which I probably wouldn't be talking at all. But, like, I'm about to go to federal prison for 18 months, so, and I don't know what I'm going to find when I get out, but almost everything is going to be gone. Like, my whole life is being destroyed here. So, I'm probably... Okay, that was what I expected. So is that actually... Who is that, Ganondorf? Learn my name, you dick. Okay, you did. Good job. Is this a sequel to Ocarina of Time? Because Rauru was the sage in Ocarina of Time. The Sage of Light who placed his trust in Link. And it's true that Rauru was represented in Breath of the Wild. He was one of the sages in the Master Sword Trials. So maybe Breath of the Wild is a sequel to Ocarina of Time. Which is a cool concept, whether it's true or not. Like, your one job was to save the princess, man. Like, that's the one thing you had to do. Like, it's literally your one job. So anyway, I'm never going to get the chance to, like, sit here with my cat, live streaming on my couch, using my projector, playing my Switch, probably ever again. So that really moved the needle toward streaming it tonight, even though I wasn't particularly inclined to. And I'd probably be having more fun if I wasn't streaming, but, you know, it's like, this particular opportunity is rare anyway, and going forward it's only going to be impossible. So, or maybe not impossible, you know? Who knows what life will be like 18 months from now. This is a lot of story, though. Like, this is like the entirety of Breath of the Wild's story crammed at the opening of this game. Maybe it's just been so long since I watched the Breath of the Wild opening that I don't remember it, but I do not remember it being this long. I mean, it's been a long time because now I just, like, skip it when I start a new game. So is Link right-handed now? Cat, you got my cable. Hold on.
Link, finally, Link.
I'm going to assume that's Rauru, but I don't know that.
I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda.
Nope, don't know who it is. Probably not Rauru.
Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death.
You want to tell me who you are?
Your arm was beyond safe. I have to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
I mean, it works. It looks like it works. Alright, we are at the start of the game, finally. And that really did not take that long. I wonder if I'm going to get a cat. You have got to stop doing that, dude. This is not hard. It's like you're intentionally putting your hand through the fucking cord. Oh. Hopefully they're a little more transparent with the stats in this one. Oh, it's like fully decayed. It's like broken in half. It's like missing a bunch of it. Alright, we don't need to over-tutorialize this. What the hell is this? A fast travel thing? Seems like a fast travel thing. But I don't know. So both the Sheikah and the Zonai were like these ancient steampunk civilizations. Is that right? The Sheikah who built the like the Guardians and shit, and the Divine Beasts. Oh, I don't. Okay, I need to change that. Okay, stop, everyone. Okay, that's better. Okay, I do not have my paraglider. Okay, that is so deeply ingrained in me that I just it happens every single fucking time I start a new game in Breath of the Wild. I run towards something, I jump off, and I die because I don't have the fucking paraglider. Paraglider, like that happens every time I start a new game, and I'm almost positive I'm going to do it here. I suspect that's why they put all this water everywhere, because they know people are going to do that. Because, like, that's fucking deeply ingrained in me. You play so much of Breath of the Wild with the fucking paraglider that it's... I cannot possibly be the only one who does that every time they start a new game. And I suspect Nintendo knows that. I already miss my Breath of the Wild mods, though, because I have a hacked Wii U. And I use it to play, modded Breath of the Wild. One of my favorites is Zelda's Ballad, which sort of reinvigorated my interest in Breath of the Wild. Hello, Mr. N. It's weird, I am having to monitor chats from my phone because, like, I'm sitting on my couch and not in front of my computer, so when I look over there, that's what I'm doing. I can see the text appear out of the corner of my eye. But anyway. Is there not a shirt in there as well? So anyway, being able to play modded Breath of the Wild really reinvigorated my interest in it, because I've had it for Switch forever, but I don't have a modded Switch. I do, however, have a modded Wii U. Okay, there's clearly no shirt in there. Okay. And, I got bored. I beat the Divine Beast. I've beaten Calamity Ganon, and I started a new file, and I was like, I'm going to play the game again, right? Alright. Sure, let's do it. Seems like a terrible idea. I'm no, physicist, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna die when you hit that water. Interesting. Floating islands everywhere. I read enough about that to know that. I hadn't looked, like I said, I have not watched any trailers, but I've read about the game. To an extent. I have some idea of what to expect. What I don't know is whether or not, like, Magnesis and Cryonis and other rooms like that return. I'm hoping that they do, because, like the paraglider, yeah, you're dead, dude. You are 100% dead. Dead as fuck. Dead. End it. But anyway, like the paraglider, Cryonis and Magnesis and Stasis are just really deeply ingrained in me. And I hate this. I can hear the clipping and the bad audio from this microphone, and it's fucking driving me crazy. But that's the price that I'm paying to be sitting on my couch right now. So it's the lesser of evils to not have to deal with input lag, because I'm playing on a 100-inch projector screen. I'm probably one of the few people in the world right now playing Tears of the Kingdom on a 100-inch fucking screen. And that's hard to beat, right? Like, in the grand scheme of things, that's really hard to beat. And given what's about to happen, with the federal prison for 18 months and all of that, I don't have a whole lot of time left to enjoy my movie theater, my gaming theater. So I'm going to do it while I can. And they've got to give me a paraglider, right? What is that? You're a bad guy? You are definitely a bad guy. Alright. Okay, well, fuck you, dude. The Master Sword has no energy. Alright, great. That was it for weapons. Okay. Alright, so, okay. So it is very similar to Breath of the Wild already. Okay. Alright, this is going to take some getting used to. Okay. What? I just equipped it. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I equipped it. Okay. I should be dodging these attacks. Instead, I'm just like letting him beat the hell out of me. Yeah, thank you, Mr. N. I mean, I don't know what any of this shit's gonna do. I'm having a good time now that I'm past the story sections of the game, because those were a bit concerning. I was starting to worry that Nintendo had Nintendo had learned the wrong lessons from Breath of the Wild. But clearly they did not learn all the wrong lessons, because I do feel a little bit more restricted right now than I did on the Great Plateau. But I'm assuming that's going to go away. So anyway, yeah, it sucks. 18-month prison sentence. And that was, as I mentioned, why I ultimately decided to stream tonight. Because I'm not going to get this opportunity probably ever again. Not many people get the opportunity to sit on their couch and stream a brand new fucking Zelda game, one of the most hyped games of the year, while playing it on their projector. And after prison, I don't expect to have that fortune again. Fortune is not the right word. I don't know, whatever the word would be, that fortune is not the right word for it. Princess Zelda left something for me, in your care. And that's odd to me, because she, like, fell down a hole. Is that a Sheikah slate? Yeah. No. Oh, okay. It's the Pura pad. Okay, that's totally different from a Sheikah slate. Even though it probably functions exactly the same way and does exactly the same things. I heard that they added themed dungeons back to Tears of the Kingdom, and that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to, because the lack of meaningful progression in Breath of the Wild was the biggest issue I had with it. I mean, heart container pieces and heart containers and stamina wheels, all of that's great, right? And it is. But there's no... Skyrim has levels for a reason, and even though enemies scale with you, numbers get bigger, and that makes you feel more powerful. I really think that I'm starting to really think that Breath of the Wild is a sequel to Ocarina of Time, and Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel, obviously, to Breath of the Wild. So I feel like this is taking place all in the same timeline. Of course, multiple Zelda games have a typical time, like Twilight Princess has one, and it was decayed there. So maybe it goes Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild. The Zelda timeline's a complete mess, and it doesn't really matter, but I wish they had some sort of continuity, right? And I feel like they wish that too. I didn't pay any attention to what that motherfucker was saying. Sir, can you run all of that by me again? Because I was not listening. Okay. That seems unnecessarily complicated, but okay. I want to explore here some more before I go running over there. Like, see, there's some shrooms here that I want. What did they do? I don't know. Okay. Why is still sort? There's still no sorting options. That's frustrating. Like Skyrim had the sorting. Skyrim didn't. The Sky UI had the sorting thing solved and had inventory management for a game like this solved. Actually, it's very similar. Other than the fact that it uses pictures instead of words, it's very similar to Sky UI's UI. For whatever that's worth. It lacks meaningful sorting. Oh, wait. I can by type and by most used. I would like by name as well, Nintendo. You're not watching this, but by name is an obvious one that would also be useful. And of course, way more importantly, by quantity. That's the most important one because we always have our healing items and shit in the highest quantities. And when we sort by highest quantity, it puts those at the front. So lowest quantity, highest quantity, and name. Those are three sorting categories that or sorting criteria that are desperately needed in any game, not just Tears of the Kingdom. Because they're going to patch, they're going to add shit. But they should have added that already. I mean, those are obvious. He said I could see the Temple of Time from here. I did not even look. Alright. Oh! Alright. I did not recognize that as a pot. I thought it was just a rock. Are you talking to me saying my behavior is a threat? I don't know. I intend to use it on anything that attacks me. So... Oh, then no, I'm not. Why would I attack you? Okay, well, hold on, because now I'm perplexed. I'm confused why so many of my friends are online right now, but they're not playing Breath of the Wild. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. Instead, one is playing Pokemon Violet, the other's playing Tetris 99. I don't understand. Because I only have like 2 friends online right now. I don't have a lot of Switch friends anyway. But they're never online at this time. I would assume they were online for Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, the dragon's returned. Okay. That stayed. That's good. I feel like having the ability to zoom in and out would be a useful function. No, turn that off. God damn. Nintendo, no one wants fucking motion controls. No one fucking wants that. Is there anything else I need to change while I'm here? Pro, minimal. I think I want normal for now, just while I learn the systems. Do I want the mini map? I don't know, that could be useful. That could be useful, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Amiibos were seriously downgraded, as I understand it. Alright, so cannot zoom in and out. Well, okay. So it is exactly a Sheikah slate. Got it. Now, how do I change the layer? Like, I want to look at Hyrule. Alright, that's a bit more cluttered than it needs to be. The album, they kept that for some reason, whatever. And that is the what now? Something to the left of me. Alright, something north. Got it. Oh, I didn't even see that down there on the mini-map. Okay. Well, that's helpful. It was sort of telling me where to go. But that's not taking me there. Hold on. This layout perplexes me because it's counting... What would happen if... Well, let's do it. Alright. So that was fine. He should have died, but he didn't, so that's good. Alright, so we don't have to go to one of those things to jump off. I do not have any stamina. I'm used to having at least like 2 stamina wheels. Is that Fee? That looks like Fee. I don't have a paraglider. Stop jumping off of shit. That is definitely not Fee. That is a lantern. That is a lantern. Go me. A bit foggy, but... Oh. I was wondering what that glowing shit was. Okay, I thought I... Okay. Okay, I am not this terrible. There we go. Dude, really? I hit the motherfucker once? Using L and R to switch back and forth between categories is gonna... Let's use this first. I do not have the timing down on this. Okay, in my defense, I had not seen that particular attack yet, so... I definitely dodged too soon on that one, but it counted, so I'll take it. Alright. So those are like bokoblin horns and shit. Nothing. I wish I knew what effect sky shrooms gave me. But it just says eat it to restore health. So I guess they're like Hylian shrooms and they don't do anything. I am going the opposite of the direction that I should be going according to the minimap though. So that's great. Can I not? There we go. Well, they're gone now. Huh, okay, hold on. Alright. I threw a horn. That's new. I wonder if they nerfed choo-choo jellies then, because those things were crazy in Breath of the Wild. Like, you could really fuck some shit up. Oh, okay, yeah. Sneak. I need to sneak up on the birds. I need to kill one of those birds. I don't need to. I need to for personal reasons. I don't think I'm going to get an opportunity to, though. So, not killing any birds right now. Alright, fine. We can find some more mushrooms or apples or something, though, right? No apples? No, no apples. Alright. And no paraglider. I've got to keep that in mind. I'm not going to keep that in mind. I am for sure going to die at some point by jumping off something and not having a fucking paraglider. That's a weird shadow. Is that a dodo? That was a terrible throw. Come here, you. Oh, yeah, I can't sprint whistle. Sprint whistle was this cool little glitch in Breath of the Wild where if you basically pressed X and down, like really, really fast as you ran, you see him trying to whistle? You would whistle while staying at full speed of your thing. You had to do it fairly quickly, but it worked, and it was a way to just perpetually run without running out of stamina, which makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but my biggest issue with Breath of the Wild was always that they made a game about running and climbing, and then they put a timer on running and climbing. And those two design decisions, as far as I can tell, were completely at odds. And I understand you can get better at running and climbing. Dude, what? Come back here. By, you know, doing shrines and shit. Okay. I don't need to kill him anyway. Like, he's fine. He's not bothering me. Okay. So I understand you could, you know, improve your stamina by doing shrines. But that was the only way. I said shrines and shit, but like the only way to improve your power in Breath of the Wild was by doing shrines. Or divine beasts. I mean, there were the 4 divine beasts you could kill and get really cool abilities, but they weren't consistent. And there were only 4 of them. So I'm hoping with the return of themed dungeons, as I've heard, there will be more interesting permanent items I can get. Because I felt like that was a good move, like Mipha's Grace and Rivali's Gale and Daruk's Protection and the Thunder one. I don't think I ever used the Thunder thing. Urbosa's Fury. I don't think I ever once used it. If I did, I don't think I ever used it on purpose. Well, Mr. N, so far it definitely has more of a story. Like, I was complaining about it at the beginning because, like, the story dump at the beginning of the game is easily longer than any of the story scenes that I experienced in Breath of the Wild. And I was like, I'm ready to get through the game. Breath of the Wild, I felt like would have also benefited from more story. I agree with you on that, but it needs to be player-driven story. And I don't know exactly what I mean by that, except that watching cutscenes is not compelling to me. And pressing A through a bunch of dialogue is also not compelling to me. I guess what I mean by player-driven is more along the lines of like Final Fantasy VI. And again, I can hear the audio when I speak, and I fucking hate it, but I can't fix it right now. And it's a result of choosing to use this particular microphone instead of my actual good microphone and equipment so that I can sit on my couch and use my projector screen instead of, you know, my 20-inch monitor or whatever the fuck size it is. So anyway, like Final Fantasy VI, the entire world goes to shit. And it does have a lot of dialogue, right? It does. But the main parts of the game, like the floating continent and then the world of ruin, where the entire fucking world changes, that's completely player driven. It's not a text dump. It's not a bunch of, you know, CG cutscenes. It's just straight up interaction with the player to change the state of the world. And Skyrim did it too, except Skyrim had more dialogue, and I cannot fucking stand the sound of the audio. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts. So anyway, Skyrim did it too, but Skyrim had more dialogue. Okay, yeah, I had put that much together, thank you. A decent collection of arrows. I am certainly not complaining about that. Right, he saw me. Alright, that's fine. They're not hard. Okay, that wasn't my fault. The fucking grass was in my way. Okay, strange. So yeah, with that particular hit, the grass was in my way, and I feel like that was not my fault. So I'm not taking responsibility for that hit. So I hope it has more... I really want my Cryonis, man. And my Paraglider. They have to give those things back to you, right? Because, like, players are used to those. We've been relying on them for a very long time. Nice. Rushrooms returned. Climbing seems to... I gotta check the audio level, because I got it further away from me now, so I don't hear the clipping quite as badly. But I'm also worried that it just means that I'm, like, barely being picked up now, so I can look at that real quick. I mean, it seems okay. More or less. Yeah, it seems fine. Not the loudest I've ever been, but it sounds better in my head. Or my ears, rather. So that's what we're gonna go with. But yeah, like, climbing seems to use stamina at a much slower rate. I could be wrong on that as well. I'm not one to do the experimenting and the math and shit, but that's what my experience is telling me so far. And of course, remote bombs. They gotta give us remote bombs back, right? It's fucking pretty. I haven't even gotten to Hyrule yet. I've just been up here in the, you know, the Sky Islands or whatever the fuck they're called. Oh, that's... I don't have a fucking paraglider. I really hope it auto-saved really recently. I knew that was going to happen. Hopefully, it won't happen again. I say that it's almost certainly going to happen again. The only fucking tip I need right now is, hey, Arya, you don't have a fucking paraglider. See, this microphone is so directional. Okay, so where did I leave off at? Alright, so I don't have my bow or my arrows. Correct. Okay. That was a fair bit of progress to lose. Oh. Well, we had to get out of the way eventually, right? And by it, I mean jumping to my death. Because I don't have a paraglider. I'm probably going to do it again. Okay, not getting a flurry rush off of that. I got to work on spears a bit. They could just call that a wooden spear, but whatever. I didn't think I was close enough to get hit. So anyway, I'm hoping to see the return of Mipha's Grace. Well, maybe. I mean, once you find a fairy fountain and you start carrying fairies around and you have food that gives you bonus hearts. I mean, once you've learned Breath of the Wild, I mean, Mipha's Grace was very, very helpful when I didn't know what I was doing. And, like, I would regularly get killed and not have any way of recovering large amounts of health. But that was, like, early on in my experience with Breath of the Wild, right? Like, if I was to load up my save right now, I would find that my game has all sorts of food to restore, you know, +8 gold hearts or whatever. So as you become more experienced with Breath of the Wild, Mipha's Grace in particular becomes less useful. Rivali's Gale, on the other hand, holy shit. I used the hell out of that. I don't know where the bow area was, but... Okay, yeah, I do. I can just go to the red X. I would love to see Rivali's Gale more than any other return, because, like, holy crap. When I actually finally got around to doing the Champions Ballad DLC, when I found out that, you know, it could speed up the recharge times on Rivali's Gale, that was the first one I did. That was almost the only one I did. I still haven't finished Champions Ballad, because, again, I got bored. I was like, alright, I mean, this is good, and, you know, it's nice, and it's good to have more content, but I'm done with Breath of the Wild at this point, and I was at the time. The point of, you know, Breath of the Wild for me for the last 3 weeks was to basically keep my mind occupied, and it did a fantastic job of that. And now I have Tears of the Kingdom to do exactly the same thing, and, you know, on June the 27th, I'm going to prison for 18 months. Like, actual federal fucking prison. And I don't spend a lot of time thinking about that. It's important for me to, you know, plan and get all my shit taken care of before I go to prison. But most of that's already done, because that's like your first priority. When you're told that, hey, you're going to go to federal prison for 18 months, and you need to report on this day, the first thing you do is like, okay, well, I got to get all this shit taken care of. Gotta handle my bills, get everything, get my credit cards, you know, paid up. Well, they're paid up anyway, but get someone to handle them so that the accounts don't close. They're like, hey, put $10 on this each month and then pay it, that sort of thing. Where's my car gonna go? And way more importantly, where my cat's gonna go? Wow, that's weird. My biggest concern, of course, was, you know, who is going to take care of my cats? The dog as well, but I knew the dog would be fine because she's got Angie. And she's a golden retriever. She's a happy puppy. Yeah, she's easy. The cats, though, are cats. So, I mean, that's been my biggest concern. And, you know, that's what one does when one gets sentenced to 18 months in federal prison. But anyway, so I did that. And, you know, that's good. But now I've got like a month and a half to wait before I report to prison. It's such a detrimental, like, the sentencing itself was detrimental to my mental health because it kept getting pushed back. My original sentencing was in November of last year. I was finally sentenced on May the 26th of this year. Oh, okay, you're not an enemy. So I literally, it got delayed 6 fucking months. And that's bad for your mental health, you know? Having this sort of Damocles hanging over you, seeing the executioner's axe, he's just telling me about how to cook food. I don't need to listen to him. Having the executioner's axe hanging over your head and knowing it's there all the time and just waiting on it to fall, and having the date at which it's going to fall, but that date keeps getting pushed back, dude, it was fucking driving me nuts. Like, my depression, there was nothing I could do about it. That was the most frustrating thing, because I'm used to depression and anxiety and shit, right? I know how to deal with them. But no, not there's no way to deal with something like that. At least not that I found. So it kept getting pushed back, and that sucked. And then on the day of the hearing, you know, there were a lot of people there, and I was worried that they were, you know, being too loud and that the judge was going to get pissed off about it. But luckily, the judge was back there having a meeting with my attorney. My attorney brought me off to the side. He was like, hey, so I just talked to the judge. I was like, okay, well, thank you for pulling me aside. That's how the conversation began, because I've been worried that, you know, all of this noise. And my attorney said, well, they're going to make a lot more noise when they find out that we're delaying the hearing. And I was like, what? Okay, nice. And he was like, yeah. So I talked to the judge, and what the hell kind of sound was that? What is that? What the hell is that sound? So anyway, my attorney was like, well, they're going to be upset because I talked to the judge, and they're going to use the evidence revealed at Ian's trial against you, and I'm going to have the hearing delayed for 90 days so that I can go through the trial transcripts and find out exactly what was said so that we have the right to defend against it. Because, right, that makes sense. This is new evidence being introduced against me, largely for crimes I was not charged with, but I said no. And he had already said to the judge at this point, he's like, you know, I've got to run this by my client, obviously, but we want to push it back for 90 days. So he came out to talk to me, and I knew that he was going to push the hearing back by 90 days if that's what he thought the judge was going to do. So I was like, look, the judge has indicated to me that he's going to incarcerate. And they're going to use the trial against you, so we need to push the hearing back so that we have a chance to defend ourselves from whatever was said at the trial, so that we can go through it and counter it and figure out why this isn't valid or why that's valid or whatever, right? But the prospect of possibly delaying it for another 90 days, I almost started crying then and there, and I knew in that moment that I could not fucking delay it again. Like, I can't fucking do it. And it was like, you can delay it, it's fine. Everyone will understand. No one will be upset. It's like, dude, I'm not worried about what other people think. I've never been one to care what other people think. I'm worried about my own mental health. And if the alternative was, 37 months in prison or to push the hearing back by 90 days, give me the prison sentence, because I was done at that point. So we proceeded with the hearing, and I was sentenced to 18 months. And the reason I mention all of that is because I still got like a month and a half of relative freedom with which to do things. And like, I honestly tried. I tried to report to prison early. Like, I know how crazy that sounds, but like, the sooner I start it, the sooner I can get done, right? And based on everything I'm reading with the First Step Act and how federal prison works, oh, it's a goat guy. He's a goat. Definitely a goat. Raru. That is the Sage of Light, right? You're a goat. Okay. So I have to restore power to the arm. That's pretty standard for Zelda games. Is this going to be like shrines? Amazing. How did I know? So what I want to know is whether or not you can basically go straight to Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom like you could in Breath of the Wild. We've already spent a lot more time in the opening, I feel like. Like, by this point, I would... If I started Breath of the Wild right now, right, like a new game, even on Master Mode, I would be leaving the Great Plateau by now with my paraglider. Now, obviously, this is new. I don't know the areas. I don't know where to go and what to do, but there's a lot more time being spent here. And some of it's story, some of it is... God, I did it fucking again. I don't have a paraglider. They could just give me a fucking paraglider, right? That would be the sensible thing to do. The game released, what, 54 minutes ago? Good lord. I can only imagine how many people have already fucking killed themselves. I should have placed a pin on the map. Killed themselves in the game by jumping with no paraglider. I did not get that location at all. And now it's all foggy and shit. Do you want to point me to that fucking shrine again? Okay. Oh, that was the thing I climbed up a minute ago, and then nothing happened. Okay, so I was just... Okay. Okay, my timing is really not good against these guys. I can't believe they kept fucking fucking broken weapon shit. I can't believe they fucking kept that. They should have at least copied the Dark Cloud system where weapons can break, but they have a fuck ton of durability. And they added fusing to this game. I'm not fully aware of what that is. I'll find out, obviously, but in Dark Cloud, fusing was when you took two weapons of the same type and you combined them together so that they would inherit each other's abilities. Right, like you might have one with like lifesteal and one with, I don't know, plus 10 fire damage or whatever. You fuse those two weapons together and you got lifesteal plus extra fire damage. And it was a great system, and you could repair your items before they broke. That was really helpful by using repair powder on them. And it made it matter when you lost a weapon. When you were negligent and one broke, it hurt. And there were different items that you had to cycle through. They should have borrowed that from Dark Cloud. Alright, that's an interesting take. Oh, that's actually neat. I kind of like that. Alright, but loading screens. Alright, it's not going to give me a paraglider, is it? I'm not going to get a paraglider, am I? That can't be right. Surely there's a paraglider. What is that sound? This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost, much like the arm itself. Mr. Goatman, now then, extend your hand. My weird, creepy Zonai hand. I don't know if I like or dislike the fact that they reused a lot of the same sounds from Breath of the Wild. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I feel like they should have kept the core of them, but like changed them. Magnesis, stasis, remote bombs. Alright. I want to say I think it's going to give me my old runes. It certainly got room for them. So we'll see. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from the shrine. Will do. Now, one of the things as I've been reading here and there about the Ultra Fusing thing, the Ultra Hand thing, it seems like Nintendo's desire to play with the physics simulator, which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I gotta adjust that sensitivity. That's not sensitive enough. That feels worse. Alright, so it's like magnesis then? Okay. So that's better than magnesis. It seems to work on anything. Now, to fuse them together, do they need to be like... Which one of these are? That one. No. Okay. Wait. Stop. Alright, so that's just going to hang there. Alright. Cool. Cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, good. That was sorely lacking from magnesis. It's a bit not sensitive, though. Wait, stop. Now, if I hadn't taken all of that time to, like... There's a cat on the fucking keyboard. I'm gonna have to go deal with that. So if I hadn't taken the time to, like, arrange them perfectly, could I have fused them in another way? I'm assuming so. Let's play with it and see. Alright, neat. I gotta get that cat. Gotta stay off the keyboard, dude. Thank you. Oh, so now... Okay. Well, that's new. Audio output capture was not working earlier, and I assume that's why the game actually sounds right now. Because for whatever reason, it was not working, but now it is, so... That's the one that should be capturing the in-game audio. Now, I want to attach these at sort of an angle, like that. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Alright, cool. I like. That's man, that probably took some fucking programming, dude. Hey, girl, come on. Alright, that's not you getting on the couch, though. What are you doing? So far, I mean, I've only just got the thing, but I can see so many ways for that to be played with. and it's smart, right? Like, to my surprise, I attached it at like just a random fucking angle. Mm-hmm. Wait, no, stop. Okay. I don't think what I'm planning to do is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Oh, no, I definitely failed. Alright, hold on. I need that. And I need to flip it the other way. How do I do that? Figuring out these controls is gonna take some time, because that's... Did I stick it? No. Okay. That time I did. Okay, cool. Alright. That's really, really cool. There's some I can already see how much potential there is to like fuck with that and make crazy shit happen. Like I said, it seems like Nintendo wants a physics simulator, and that's fine. But it's complicated when you can just take two random fucking objects and fuse them together like that. Is that... Who is that? That's Roru and who? We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Thank you. That's very kind of you. What does it do? Sorry, having to message a friend real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, cool. Okay. Right back then. Oh, no, I didn't pull the chat back up. Okay. Alright, so this is basically a orb of power, or whatever the fuck they were called. That's what I'm gathering from that. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Thank you for the orb. So I'm assuming I'm going to need to collect 4 orbs, and then I can exchange those for a heart container or a piece of stamina. Just my assumption here. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. I would hope that they didn't jump right back into that, because like it was neat. I hated it because I felt like getting a piece of a heart for every single shrine was like, it's kind of predictable as far as rewards go, and they weren't really worth it. Like, the most of the shrines that I did was like 50, and there's 120 in the original Breath of the Wild. 120 fucking shrines. No thank you. I don't want to do that. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins, then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Pad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. I've already been playing with it. I can't zoom in and out though, so that's kind of dumb. It's useful, but I can't zoom in and out, so what do? And there's no indicator whatsoever of where these other fucking shrines are, so how do you want me to find them and pin them? I'm perplexed. Is that one? I don't know. Oh, that's definitely one. All right. So we found one. I feel like I was going to say I feel like there's going to be one in this direction, but then I realized that I was looking straight at the one that I thought would be in that direction, and I almost jumped off again. How do I get over there? Oh, okay. I know how. Alright, dude, it has got to give me a paraglider, right? Surely the paraglider comes back. I'm not going to be able to play without the fucking paraglider. I want that rush room. I've already forgot what they do. Is that stamina, movement speed? I don't care about those. But they restore health, right? And that's the important thing. Maybe I was wrong about stamina, because I feel like it's draining fairly quickly. But I guess I did jump. I don't remember now. And did a lot of sideways climbing, so maybe it tracks. I don't know. Maybe it's the same. How do I... How do I tilt it? What the fuck? Why won't it go that way? Alright. I don't know why it wouldn't go the fucking way I wanted it, but whatever. We got it figured out. Alright, let's go. I like that. You know, they taught me the ability, and now there's stuff in the overworld that requires me to use it. That's very creative. I feel like that little hook platform thing is going to get used a whole fucking lot, though. I feel like I'm going to tire of that very, very quickly. I'm already a little tired of having to put the fucking thing together. Are you a goat guy? Oh, you're the same goat guy. What are you doing? We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform it still, it is quite disquieting to me. Well, you programmed them that way, you dick. You gave them one singular purpose, and they're continuing to fulfill that purpose. Alright, that worked. I was not 100% sure if it was going to. Oh, no, I want that wood. Wood always is helpful. One of the things I learned from Breath of the Wild. Stop. Not really. Logs can be combined to assemble platforms. You can also chop them down further to make wood. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can shut up. I got it. Thank you. A little too much dialogue to convey something that I understood very, very quickly. I mean, the whole point of that was for me to learn that I could do this. I don't know what good that did me, but I did it. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's... well... alright, good enough, I guess. That frame rate, though, is going to drive me fucking nuts. Oh, that blue one is really far away, man. Oh, okay, hold on. I can make it longer. I'm stupid. Oh, well, these two are already attached, so let's do that then. Alright. Simple enough. Turn it. Cool. Alright, well, it's ugly as sin, but it will work. No, stop. Alright, good enough. Okay, cool. That is not safe at all. Okay. That was terrible. I mean, it technically worked, right? And that was all it had to do. No, how do I... How do I turn it, like, counterclockwise and clockwise? Yep. I don't know. Something about it isn't making sense. Maybe I just can't turn it three-dimensionally. It seems like I would be able to. Or maybe I'm just having a stroke and can't fucking figure it out. I thought that was a flower I could get. Okay. It's just a decoration. Okay. It looked like some kind of, ingredient for something. A lot of traveling to get over there. And a lot of taking people's shit. Nice. Nice bow you have there. Be ashamed if I stole it. And it does feel like that's really far away, though. I guess it's... Okay, I'm not really interested in talking with you further. Sorry. Yeah. Be more interesting, dude. I don't want that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, good. Alright, well, at least I didn't take damage. Ah, stop that. Stem bulb. Alright. Stamina restoration. Great. That's always super fucking helpful. Alright, he's dead. Was he gonna go pick up the wooden stick and, like, abandon his actual... Dude, I got it. I know how to fucking equip a shield. You can stop telling me. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like all of this is not necessary. It does not have to tell me these silly little things. It does not have to literally interrupt the game to tell me to play the game. I mean, I know it's not going to do it again, but it shouldn't do it at all. Like mini games, it should have an option at the beginning that says, hey, have you played a video game before? And if you say no, then it should teach you the basics, like how to move forward, how to adjust the camera. And if you say yes, it should say, okay, have you played Breath of the Wild before? And when you say yes, it should say, okay, then we're not going to tell you how to throw what's going on there? Okay. Then we're not going to tell you how to, like, throw weapons and shit. Be like, great, thank you. I don't need you to hold my hand. I'm a fucking grown adult. Well, I don't know why that one didn't break. But whatever. That was a lot of work for one fucking arrow. Well, whatever. At least I can sell that for money. Assuming there's not anything more useful I can do with it. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Link's hair got long, right? It's looking a bit, you know. I still can't believe that they're not letting me play as Linkle or Zelda even. It's just crazy to me that it's 2023 and I can't pick the fucking gender of my character in a video game. Because, like, whether it's Link or Linkle really wouldn't make any difference to the story. But shit like that makes a lot of difference to players. I mean, especially trans players, for whom that sort of thing tends to be important. You know, and it's such a minor change they could make to allow me to play as Linkle rather than Link. Or just a female Link. I read an article today, I don't remember who it was from, like Game Rant maybe, where they characterized Link as being NB. As in between, or non-binary, depending on what you think it means. And it doesn't matter which one it really means. And I was like, no, but Link is not non-binary, as I understand it. Shigeru Miyamoto has specifically gone on the record as saying that Link is a male, and he feels like him and Zelda and Ganondorf form a good balance. And he sort of suggested that Link was non-binary, but that there's nothing in canon that suggests that. It's just what Shigeru Miyamoto said. I am not going to be able to make that, am I? I should have made a something to transport me over. Yep. They specifically made this long enough that I could not succeed at doing this, didn't they? Yes, they did. Yes, they fucking did. Alright, great. Gotta figure out a different solution, which is fine. I mean, I need to learn how to use this fucking thing. Anyway, so nothing in the game ever suggests that Link is actually non-binary. It's just what the words of the creator was, right? But even then, I'm not non-binary. I don't want to play as a non-binary character. I mean, that's fine. He can be non-binary, and it's good to have non-binary representation, but why not give players the option? Like every other game out there does. But not every other game, but just about every other game, except very heavily story-driven games like The Witcher. How am I going to get across there? Alright, I can't take that for some reason. I don't know why. If I stand on one of these things, can I use the lift thing to, like, fly myself with it over there? Let's try it. No. Okay. But there is potential for a raft here, so... I feel like that's a pretty obvious solution. Alright, I wish it had not turned like that. That's literally the opposite of what I was trying to make it do, but alright, well, we're gonna ride this dumbass raft. This horrible, stupid raft. Worst fucking design in human history. I mean, that's neat. I like it. That was not a good shot. I want that. Hold on. Hey, no, come back here. I mean, we're close enough now where it's fine. We can swim. Yeah, but how am I going to get back? I don't see a wind blowing the other direction. Okay, well that's a future problem. We'll deal with that after the shrine. So there are some things that cannot be grabbed with the Ultra Hand thing. I see they kept the tradition of silly, meaningless names for shrines, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's just perplexing. The Takura shrine and shit like that. Man, the loading seems kind of a lot. All right. Am I going to get a new ability? Can I have a new ability? I would love a new ability. So you've made it here. Now then extend your right hand. Thank you. What am I going to be able to do now? Bombs? Please be bombs. So wait, I haven't been paying attention. Is Link right-handed? Again? Because he was right-handed in Skyward Sword, but that's because 90% of players are right-handed. Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. I can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. This is going to require some experimentation. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then fuse a nearby object to it? Alright, I'm down. Sounds neat. Sounds confusing. I fucking hate tutorials in games so much. What was ever the problem with letting players figure shit out? You don't have to hold their hands. You can just let them figure it out. Alright, I don't know why he's having such an easy time lifting that. Alright, weird. Can I fuse another? Now, it said I can unfuse it. My question is, how? Okay, that stayed on it. Oh, is that durability? No, that's a progress meter. Okay. But how do I get this off of there now? Because I don't want it anymore. It said I can unfuse objects. But how? Alright, that's pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty neat. Lots to there's a lot to experiment with so far. Is that the exit? What is that? What the hell is this? Did I go backwards? What the fuck? I'm lost. What the fuck? No. Okay. Well, what is that? Okay. We'll come back to that. A fruit that generates heat when struck. Cooked correctly, its hitting properties improve blood flow and stimulate muscles to raise attack power in high temperatures. Run that by me again. Generates heat when struck. So, I want to catch something on fire by fusing a fruit to a sword and like beating it with something, right? That makes sense to me. Oh, it wanted me to do that with an arrow, huh? Alright, well, we're going to do it this way. Oh, no, it has to be an arrow. Well, I mean, I guess in theory I could, but, yep, that worked just fine. What the fuck? That did not work just fine. That didn't work at all. No, stop that. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to attach these this way. And that makes fire arrows. Okay. I wonder if fire arrows are still in the game, though. Now, my question, obviously, what I need to know is, can I attach a boulder to an arrow? I'm assuming not, because the mechanisms seem to be different for attaching things to arrows. Right, like with the sword, I just use the fuse ability on it. But maybe it's possible. No, it only gives me the option for a shield. And, okay. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's sort of unfortunate, but I can see how by, like, combining it with yellow chew jellies, I make lightning arrows, you know, and bomb arrows by combining it with something. I made it into fire arrows by combining it with those fire peppers, whatever the fuck they were called. Alright, alright. Alright, what are you? I want to beat you to death with one of these, so just hold tight down there. Yeah. Come here. I got a spiky bat I want to beat you to death with. And that's not violent at all. Man, that is not doing much damage. Oh, shit. That did, though. Alright, that's fine. We got a bunch of these. Which is good, because they don't fucking restore much. Alright. Better bow. Nice. Okay, so it's... Okay. Is that, so I can sort of make my own sword? Am I understanding this correctly? Okay. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Okay. Oh, I did not destroy a weapon. Okay. Can I can't sort by attack power? Really? There's just the one fucking sorting option? What do? Nintendo? What fucking do, man? I don't know about you guys sometimes. That's such a dumb fucking decision. Do I want to burn this stuff? I feel like I kind of do, just to do it. No, let's do it with arrows instead. Because I need more practice at that. So, that's that. So what if I start fusing with something and then I decide I don't want to do that? I go to none. Okay. Was there any point in burning that? It would appear not. Alright. No. Okay. Okay, I still got my boulder sword. And it still works. Great. Okay, that's a neat ability. I like it. 10 out of 10. Well, I don't know about not 10 out of 10 yet, because I haven't played with it nearly enough. But it seems cool so far. Okay, they're just going to say the same shit. Okay. One more shrine up here to... Yeah, that's an awkward spot to lay. This is dinner, by the way. He's lazy. He just wants to lay on me. Alright, so we got one more shrine up here to do. And it's way over there. Alright, what does this guy want? I came because there was something I felt to give you. Please take it. Nails? What the fuck are those? Energy cell, a gift from a Zonai construct designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. Okay. What cave system, man? I hope that the energy cell I provided to you is useful. I don't know what cave system you're talking about, so I don't know how to find the people that you're telling me to go talk to. But I'm sure I can find a Zonai device and put my battery in it that you gave me, so it can't be that fucking complicated, right? Man, there's a lot of dudes. Good thing they're mostly fighting each other. Cool, that went well. What do Zonai charges do? Oh. So how do I know how much charge the thing has? Is there some indicator? Oh, there is. Okay, I see it now. Is it just going to let me keep using them? How many of these can I have? I don't know what any of that did, but I did it. Yay! I want that cricket. Oh, good. Stamina recovery. I definitely wanted that fucking cricket. I'm going to need a lot of stamina potions at the beginning of the game. I want these as well, because I sneak a lot. That's why, like, this is sneaking, right? The Sheik armor in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, sneaking. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't care that much. I can gather shit later. Oh, I can cook, though. If I go down there and fight them. They have a cooking pot. Thick stick. Nice. Hey, you. Put that down. Let's beat you with this. Hey, dude, that is a... No. Hey, what the hell is that? A baseball bat? Go lay down, weirdo. Alright, now let's sort. That's so not helpful. I mean, I guess that's okay. But I would like to be able to put my food at the beginning. Raw meat and... Let's do that. Now, I heard it saved recipes. I would assume it's here. It is not here. recipes are. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's not very user-friendly. It's alright. And... no, I don't want to do that. I'll do that. Minor speed up, that's great. Even better. I don't want to use that yet. Damn it. I guess I'm going to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. Nice. That was a lot more stamina than I expected to recover. One more. Alright, that's good enough to be getting on for now. That's plenty of food, right? Well, not really, but I mean, it's plenty enough for now. It's fine. Ah, there's the cave system. Okay. I wasn't meaning to find it, but I found it. So that's cool. Is every cave gonna have a name, really? That's crazy. Oh, I can't wait to be able to talk to Andy again. Alright, what did I didn't even read what that fucking does. It will take root. Okay, so I hit it? Yeah, okay. Or I attach it to an arrow. That seems like the winner, right? What did that say? Alright, so that improves aerodynamics, and the eyeballs did what now? Homing quality. I want to try this out. Okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of like it. Nice little, have some light thing going on. What is that? A frog guy? Is he evil? I mean, I don't know if he's evil or not, but he's probably not too happy with me right now. What the fuck? Just some random collectible? Okay. Get away from me, stupid bat. So it's going to be tricky learning what all of the different fuse things do. I have not fused anything to that. Have I? I guess I did. I did not mean to, but I did. Nice. Okay. Rewarding me for playing with abilities. That's nice. It's a good move. Definitely getting plenty of shit that I can sell as well. It's always good. Which way was I going? There you go. This way. Bye. So I basically just made a giant hammer, right? But, I mean, that's basically all it is. It's like, it's the equivalent of finding a giant hammer in the game. Finally, a fucking shirt. And I mean, it's cool and all, right? It is cool. I'm just not sure how it's functionally different from just finding a hammer. or using fire arrows, right? Like, I'm sure there's creative ways to use it. It is very difficult to rest peacefully when things like this happen. What, you mean when I come up and start taking your stuff? Oh, wait, wait. That is, okay. Is this a wheel? Can it be made into a wheel? I want to make it into a wheel. It looks like a wheel to me. How, what's that? There, that's what I want. Okay. I feel like this is either a terrible idea or it's gonna be fucking crazy and fun. It's alright, well. I think that hold on, that's not gonna work. Whatever it was that I was trying to do is definitely not gonna work. And those were empty barrels? So no use whatsoever in playing with that? What the fuck? I don't really need that shit. Okay. I kind of feel like there's fun stuff I could do with those, but it's a waste of time to fuck with it right now. That's the vibe I'm getting. I gotta climb up that though. I don't think I have enough stamina to recover that, to climb that. But I can't. I have to go that way. See, I should be able to turn it like this, and I can't. And that fucking drives me nuts. That accomplished absolutely nothing, didn't it? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I need to get up there, but I don't see any obvious way of achieving that goal. Other than just like making a raft and going over there. And that didn't really help me at all, because there's no cell on it. Hey, sorry, I'm not trying to threaten you. That's no good at all. That does not help me, does it? Nope. Alright, well, we can swim that distance, so that's what we're gonna do. Damn, that's a long way. I mean, I have a stamina thing that I can eat to recover the lost stamina, but damn, this is not the way that it intended me to get across. And I'm starting to doubt that I can get across like this. Holy shit. I think I'll make it if I eat my food, but damn, I didn't want to eat it yet. What the fuck? Stop that. That may have been... I may could have used that in some capacity. What the fuck? Stop! Why is he stopping? No, that's fucked up, man. Dude, what? No. Dude, I got straight fucking robbed on that one. He literally stopped swimming. Halfway there. He literally just stopped fucking swimming. He got stuck on the fucking side, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Not impressed with that. Paid $70 for a game where a dude gets stuck on a fucking fence. Brilliant. Oh, that's... Oh, hold on. That was not at all clear. How far can I move these? Not that far. And are they just gonna float there? Are they just gonna float wherever I put them? Okay. The answer to that question is yes. That's odd. Okay. I'm not sure in what way this is actually helping me, though. I mean, there's something over there, but it's a treasure chest that I don't really, need. And I know it does not intend me to build a fucking bridge. Nope, okay. I don't fucking know, man. I feel like this is not that complicated. Can I fast travel back to here? Because that would almost be better. None of this would have been none of this would be happening if I hadn't gotten stuck on the fucking fence. Just, pointing that out there again. Of course, there's a big fucking pond there that I'm swimming in. Well, how am I supposed to move this to where I want it then? It's a bit large to be moving around. Okay, and there's fucking holes everywhere. Okay, this is clearly not what I want to do. I mean, that's going to be an improvement. I can probably swim that distance now. But I don't think this is what it wanted me to do. We're going to try it, though. Hopefully this time he won't get stuck on the side. I don't think he's going to make it, though. He might. I don't know. It's going to be close. It was also close last time. I'm not going to make it. Need a few more feet. Need a lot more feet. Okay, but we can do that. We can do that. Yes, I know, I'm dying. Okay, good. My thingy stayed there. Oh, or, yeah, duh. I can push it further out. No, stop rotating it, man! Okay. Not at all what I'm wanting you to do. Stop. It's very frustrating to try to pick up and move these things. Because I need to grab it from right there. Now I need to rotate it. And I need it to rotate correctly in a way that it doesn't want to rotate. So I think that will do it. I'm still going to say there's no way that this is what it wanted me to actually do. You know what would have made this a lot easier, though? Cryonis. This was not the original plan, but, like, this is the plan that's going to work the best. I'm trying to use my fucking paraglider that I don't have. This is almost certainly not what it wanted me to do. Oh, I didn't know that came with me. Alright, whatever. We made it across. That's all I fucking care about. Good job, me. We fucking did it. Made that way harder than it had to be. Develop guidelines. Yeah, let's hear the guidelines. Fire is useful. Yeah, okay. That's all you have is fire. I mean, fire's good, right? Did I only have one of those? Oh, I have one of those too. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. It did, but it didn't work very well, so. I mean, it gave us something. Alright, well, that's what we got. And we have a way to make fire. Which, according to that construct, is very important. I'm probably going to need a bunch of these at some point. Still, it's a cool concept. I have to say, fusing shit to your weapons is a cool concept. But I'm not convinced that it's any different from just giving me a boulder. And I really hope I get remote bombs. It'll be super weird not having bombs. But surely you get bombs, right? Like, you get bombs in every Zelda. Has there ever been a Zelda that didn't have bombs? Yes. Zelda 2. Other than that, though, I don't think so. I want that. I don't know if I want to ride these, because I don't know where they're going to take me. And I want to go up anyway, not down, so. If I put them on here, what will happen? Okay, can't do that. Alright, well, how do I make it go? I don't understand. How do I make it go? I've already forgotten which fucking button I'm looking for. Okay, that's really cool though. I really like that. It would be more helpful if I just had like a torch I could carry around, or if I could make like 15 or 20 of these light bloom arrows in advance. That would be really cool. That would actually be really cool. Then I wouldn't have to make them on the fly like that. No, I don't want to talk to you. You accidentally fucking... I'm going down, though. I don't want to fucking go down. Yeah, I don't want to go down. That's the opposite of the way that I'm trying to go. I'm sort of... I know they have to use this opening part of the game to teach me the abilities and shit, but I'm kind of frustrated with how long it's taking to get anywhere. Like, from moving, like, literally moving from A to B is taking a enormously long amount of time. Like, I just want to get to that fucking shrine. That's it. I want to at least complete this area before I end the stream, but that it's so far away. It's unnecessarily far away. And, like, my best option is to climb this, but I don't think I'm going to have the stamina to climb it. And I don't think that is how I'm meant to get up there. I don't think this is what they intended. I mean, I don't know what they intended, but I don't think it was this. What the hell is that? Do I care? Not really. Dude, it's so high up. Why is it so high up? Is that the one I'm going to? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Is that necessary? How am I supposed to get up there? None of the little devices I make go up. They all go down because they're all fucking powered by gravity. Oh, of course it is. I don't have any wooden items anymore? Yeah, we do. There we go. Okay, this goes up. Oh, good. Spicy peppers. Perfect. I don't have anything to cook them with. Oh, let's just set the whole cave on fire. That'll be fine, right? I need to cook them. Alright, let's put that away for now. I don't have anything to cook them with. I guess I just cook them by themselves? Or with an apple? Is that going to be enough cold resistance? I mean, that's what we got, so we're going to hope that it's enough. Plus, I have that on fire. And we're going up. That's the fucking important thing. Okay, well, we are no longer setting shit on fire, so I guess there's that. Get away from me. Ooh, more spicy peppers. I don't know which way is actually gonna... Okay, not this way. Oh, well, I don't know. Alright, that was good. Oh, good. That actually was super good. That was very helpful. Fantastic. Oh, good. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I thought I could backflip out before they exploded, though. Clearly, I can't. I don't want to talk to that guy again. I don't really get anything from killing those guys. I mean, they're just kind of annoying. Get away from me, dudes. It's not worth dying over. How am I supposed to get up there? That's so fucking far. Another cave. Okay. The cave will get me up there. But see what I mean? It takes forever to travel from one place to the other. Oh. Okay, so that's where I get bombs from. Hey, sir. Okay, so there are bomb flowers again, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Haven't seen bomb flowers in a long time. They're not as versatile, but I can take them with me, apparently. And then fuse them to stuff. So that's neat. That's definitely a like. Alright, how do we... I want to hold that. How do I throw it? There we go. That did not hurt nearly as much as I wanted it to. Alright, I'm not gonna waste time killing that thing then. See, I thought when my when my arrows didn't really hurt, that it was like weak to the bomb flowers that I just got. Because, you know, I'm still thinking in terms of a Zelda game, where it gives me a new item and then it presents me with an enemy that's weak to that item. But obviously, that's not what it did. It's just an enemy that I have no desire to kill. Oh, that's timed out. Okay. It's about time for me to end the stream anyway, but... I've not been monitoring chat for a while anyway, but I don't think anyone's been saying anything because I wasn't going to stream this again because, like, in addition to everything else going on, it's like anyone who's interested in Tears of the Kingdom is playing it right now. Oh, this did not take me where I wanted to go. Not watching someone stream it, so... this is... I wanted out. Okay, there's out. That's out. Okay. That's not terrible, then. Dude, leave me alone. You're gross. I don't want to go up. I mean, I have to go up, but, like, how? Okay, this'll work. I feel like most of this journey tonight has just been traveling from one shrine to another. I feel like that's accurate. And I'm sure it's going to speed up in the future. Maybe when I get off of these fucking islands. But at the moment, it's tedious. How long it's taking to get from one place to the fucking other. Oh, god damn it, of course they are. Well, shit. Now what? Do I fuse a bunch of these together and climb up those? Oh, God. I don't know what other options I have. That's not going to chop that down, is it? One of these opens the fucking... It's 4 gonna be enough? I feel like 4 is probably enough. Okay, no, I want to use it, not select it. No, that's not good enough. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, so far so good. One more should be enough. Alright, now let's take my little abomination here and climb up that, right? Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, it's wood, it's not slick, right? That seemed like a slower than necessary solution, but it was a solution and it worked. And that's all that matters to me. Like, there's probably a better way to have done that, but my way worked. And we made it to the last shrine up here. Fantastic. So far, I like it. I'm ready for it to open up because again, my biggest complaint is that it feels like it takes forever to get anywhere. And I know that's because this particular terrain, more than any other that I'm going to encounter, is specifically designed to make me use all of these abilities to get around. To teach them to me and teach me how they work and all that other shit. So I get it. The Ultra Hand thing and the fusing thing, they don't seem as fast and efficient as I would like them to be for regular modes of travel. It's like the Batmobile in Arkham Knight is like gliding and the gliding and your grappling hook thing was the fastest way of getting around and always has been. So why add another mechanism to it? Like running and climbing is faster when I have the stamina to support it than all of that fusing and shit, right? Like, if I just had more stamina, I would have been able to solve all of those problems. Other than the final one with the rock that I was trying to climb up. Oh. Okay, I hope that's not going to take that long every time. That's going to make dungeons super complicated. But I hated the divine beasts as well. Okay, nice. I can just do this. Did I get it? I did. Nice. Okay. How am I going to... How do I get back down without breaking my knees? So I have an ability to ascend, but not one to descend? Alright. I mean... I'm sure there's a use to having to press exit, but I can't imagine what it is right now. Like, why wouldn't I just exit automatically? Alright, neat. Oh, what the... Alright, that was weird. Has not done that yet. Okay, but wait. Can't I just go... Okay, no, there's a distant limit. Got it. Okay, neat. It's a bit slow. It is definitely a bit on the slow side. That seems to be the running theme with what I'm encountering so far with Tears of the Kingdom, is that everything is a lot slower. And I don't know if that's good or bad. But now we can go to the Temple of Time, and I want to do that. But it depends on how far away it is, honestly. God, it's so far away. It looks like it's not that far away. Dude, that is far away. Especially when it takes so fucking long to get from one place to the other. Are you going to teleport me there? Because that would be really cool. You want to take me there? Nope. Alright. You want to hook me up with the paraglider? Nope. Oh, I need to cook or something. Oh, this is a problem. Oh. Let's save it before I do that. Because I might miss. It looks like I might miss. Okay, I did not miss. Oh, but man, he is dead. So fucking dead. Yeah, I bet. Oh, the water's freezing. Is the water freezing? What happened? Why did I die? It is unclear why I died. I want to say it's because of the cold. I'm going to do it again. Maybe we'll learn something this time. That is fast fucking damage. Okay. That is not going to get me out of here. Alright. Even though that's the fastest way down, and I need to go down, and that will get me there the quickest, they could just give me a paraglider. Of course not. It's going to make me go some tedious, exhausting, long way, isn't it? Well, I want to find somewhere to cook, man. Alright, this will be enough to get me down at least. Now what I want to know is, can I swim without dying like that? Let's test it out. Wait. I just wasted a bunch of food. Alright, so now I have cold resistance, so maybe I can swim. I did not have that earlier. Let's see if that helps with the water. Uh-oh. It did not help with the water. Did not help at all. This is so fucking tedious. All I want to do is get to the Temple of Time. At first I had to go over there and cook some spicy shit. And now I have to climb all the fucking way down. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. Is that rock or is that ice? That is ice. Alright, but that's kind of good. That's kind of bad. This is bad. We're gonna die. Well, shit. Alright, well that didn't work. The theory was sound. The execution was not. I don't have anything to recover stamina with either, do I? Well, I do have that. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we're in for quite a fall afterward. This is not gonna be pretty. Not gonna be pretty at all. It looks like we won't survive that fall. No, that's gonna kill us. That's for sure gonna kill us. And we can't do anything about it. Alright, well. We'll find another way down. Yeah, that... I'm dying because I'm being impatient, and that's making it take even longer. But like if I had gone through the caves to get back down, they would have taken me to the southern end of the island, which is even further away from where I'm trying to go. And it looks like the fastest way down is going to be to follow this all the way over here, and that's so fucking long. But everything else is killing me, so we're going to take that really long fucking way. Because better to take 20 minutes to walk there than to die 30 times trying to get there over the course of an hour, right? Yeah, that's fine. I thought we would take a little bit of damage from that, but there's fucking rivers to contend with and sudden drop. This better fucking be a way down, man. That's all I'm saying. This better fucking take me down. Oh, thank God. Dude, get away from me. I have literally no reason to fight you. I gain nothing from fighting you. That river being in the way is a concern. That. No, no, come back. Alright, well, we're doing this the stupid way then. Cat, Jesus Christ. Cat's knocking shit down. I mean, she didn't mean to. Is that gonna be? It is not gonna be long enough. Alright, well, we'll go get some more wood then and make it even longer. Because that's what we do here. In Tears of the Kingdom, we do things the stupid way. And make it take 30 minutes when it should just take 3. The river is getting wider. This is not good. How big can I make this? I mean, that's pretty fucking big. That is not enough, though. Alright, out of the water. Make it even longer. This is so dumb. Like, out of all the things I could be doing with my time, I'm attaching pieces of wood together to cross a river because the game designers weren't decent enough to just make a fucking bridge. What am I doing with my life? I didn't mean to do that. Like, all of this would be solved if they were like, hey, we put a river here that you can't swim across. I feel like we should put a bridge on that river so that people can cross it. And Shigeru Miyamoto said, no. We want them to build their own bridge to get across it, which sounds cool in theory, right? But then you spend 10 minutes chopping down fucking wood and attaching them together. It's like, this is stupid. This is a monumental waste of time. And it's not a particularly enjoyable one. It's just kind of dumb. I feel like I'm making a bridge because the game designers wouldn't. You gotta be kidding. It's not long enough. You have to be fucking kidding. There's no way. Oh, dude, no. No. Well, we gotta cross the stupid fucking river. Thank God for small miracles. Bro, like, my overall feeling is that, like, the game gave me tools to get around half-assed design. And I guess I feel like that because it's a tutorial area where it's like, hey, you're going to come into challenges later and you're going to need to use the Ultra Hand to get around them. It's like, okay, cool. Thanks for teaching me that. But, like, the bridge thing back there that we were just dealing with, the complete lack of a bridge, that just feels like them giving me the finger and saying, you build the fucking bridge. And it wasn't clever in how it was done. It was just no, you need to make a bridge, so get out there, get some duct tape, get some logs, and build a fucking bridge. Which I guess is fine, but, like, this isn't Minecraft. And I would expect to do that sort of thing in Minecraft. But it took so long to get back here. As a matter of fact, it took a really long time to basically just circle the whole island, which is pretty much what we did. And it took a really long time. And this is only the tutorial area, right? Like this is not the game world. It's a tiny little slice of it. So the game world is huge. But that's not good if it takes forever to get anywhere. We'll have to withhold judgment until we get out into the actual full world, though. Then we'll have an idea. Because the whole game can't be like that, right? It can't be, oh, everything's broken, you gotta build your own way across. Or you gotta find your own way up. It can't all be like that. That would be terrible. I like the abilities and I'm looking forward to exploring them. Just not in this capacity where they're like thrust upon me in a stupid way. What is that? An almond? A cashew, I mean? Oh, magic cashew. I thought Zelda was in here. Oh, there she is. Did you turn into a cashew? What the fuck was that? Okay. For whatever reason, I lost my projector as soon as that happened. And then it happened again. What the fuck is happening? I don't really care about this. Oh, good, there's a skip. Okay, good. That was taking way too long. Reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. All right. So they basically just explained the same thing to me. Zelda vanished as well. I didn't even see it because it was taking forever to get to that point, right? Like, my projector cut out twice, and that's because of the capture card. I need to replace the capture card. But anyway, the projector cut out fucking twice, and each time it came back, Link was still just, like, slowly reaching up for that bitch's hand. I was like, dude, come on. Well, I'm done for tonight anyway, because I'm just mostly frustrated with how slow everything is at this point, and I don't want to experiment anymore with this. It seems cool, and I'm gonna like it for sure, but it's a bit frustrating with how slow it is. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that great stuff. I mean, there wasn't a lot to see. It was just me slowly, tediously making my way through the game, and there will be more of that in the future. So awesome, right? Have a good night.